Fox News Alert, I'm Brett Baer in Washington. U.S. officials confirmed to Fox News that Russian hackers, possibly directly tied to the Russian government, hacked into State Department and White House computers. While the incident is not new, the suspected identity of the culprit is. What did they get access to, and how does this happen? Correspondent
Haley Burns.
Good evening.
Haley.
Good evening, Brett. Concerns over Russian cyber capabilities have the people and businesses of America wondering, if the securest building in the country is not safe from a data breach, then who is? As the executive security client rep for IBM, it has become clear that an attack of this size and severity is enough proof to see that data breaching has become a major issue facing Americans. According to a study performed by Ponemon and IBM, the average cost of a data breach in 2015 rose by 11%, costing a company $6.5 million. With 83% of enterprises admitting to having struggles finding a successful security program, it is clear that something must be done. One of the difficulties involving maintaining a secure network is choosing from the large number of platforms available in order to protect a company from the various forms of cyber attacks. We spoke to one client who was using 65 different security vendors, and she told me how she was overwhelmed with not only managing the different systems information, but also with the exceedingly high cost of operating so many platforms. That's where IBM is different. In response to recent events, IBM has created a new single line of defense based on intelligence, integration, and expertise. IBM prides itself on its ability to adapt and change to accommodate the ever-changing characteristics and mythology of advanced hackers. Tonight we will share our solution, called Guardium. I understand that we have Riley Naton, the newly appointed Chief of Information for the White House, on the line. Riley, are you there?
Hi Haley, thanks for having me on. Huge fan.
Great, thanks. So would you be willing to discuss in a little more detail the importance of maintaining a secure network and how a product like Guardium could be used to ensure that a breach like this will not repeat itself?
Of course, Haley. As a newly appointed CIO, I understand it is my duty to not only protect our nation's information from foreign threats, but also from internal attacks. The events that took place in October of 2014 demonstrate the magnitude an attack like this can have. According to OPM Director Catherine Archuleta, about 4 million current and former employees of the federal government had their personal information stolen. To put that in context, there are about 4.2 million people employed by the government, so this number is quite alarming. In addition, hackers, reportedly from Russia, were able to gain access to items such as President Obama's personal calendar and emails sent to and from his accounts. With many people wondering what to do about this potentially catastrophic breach, I was delighted to be introduced to IBM and its product Guardium. However, we still have a couple questions that you may be able to help answer. We're looking to better secure our critical data and avoid future breach attempts. Does Guardium provide these capabilities?
Yes, in fact, Guardium's unique ability to better protect critical data by up to 30%, as well as reduce the risk of an attack by 20%, makes an ideal candidate for a solution. Instead of having to deal with thousands of notifications regarding thousands of breach attempts per day, Guardium is able to simplify information management more efficiently.
From my understanding as an executive officer, doesn't Guardium also perform a number of different features? For example, Guardium is said to be able to change control solutions to help prevent unauthorized changes to databases. Also, I heard that it possesses vulnerability management solutions, which are used for identifying and resolving database vulnerabilities, such as missing patches, misconfigured privileges, and default accounts. These could be extremely valuable for us as a nation moving forward.
That is absolutely correct. With the support of 6,000 personnel in 131 countries, IBM is committed to keeping this nation secure. I look forward to our meeting next week on how IBM can better protect our nation's assets. Riley, it's been a pleasure speaking with you this evening. Brett, back to you.
Wow, that is unbelievable news, and thank you for coming in.
Closing time, open all the doors and let you out into the world.